Hey guys, we're watching the Zambian culture and tradition, and right about now guys, I'm joined by the Honorable Mr. Benson Bwalia Mtongi. He's here to share the plans he has for the people of Zambia. How are you doing, sir?
I'm very much fine. Good afternoon, viewers out there.
All right, sir. I think you're looking good, sir.
Well, thank you very much. I think.
Sir, let's talk about a little bit about the price of mealie meal there, sir.
Okay, on the issue of mealie meal, you know, us Zambians, we depend on nshima. Nshima is our staple food. As I even said last time about maize, you know, in our country today, we can't say that we don't have maize. The mistake that the new Dawn government made was the time that they came into government. They found enough maize in the reserves. The government of UPF experienced bumper harvest in 2 consecutive years. So we had enough stocks in our country. But immediately this government resumed. If you've been following the current affairs, the new Dawn government, including in Chingora, we used to see how the cadres were getting permits from one of the government offices to go and sell maize in our neighboring country. People from just within our town Chingora, they used to call media houses, the radio stations, about the act which was being done. They were saying, no, stop selling this maize. You are putting this country into danger. We had enough maize, and we have enough maize. So little did they realize that they have sold enough, and what is remaining now, if they don't handle them nicely, looking at the situation that we are going through in agriculture, where farmers were being sidelined to be given enough FISIP, and if they mishandle the maize that we have remained with, I'm telling you, there will be hunger and starvation in this country. On 4th December 2021, when I was at Lies FM, I told Zambians that 2023, 2024, and 2025, you pass through hardship as far as mealie meal is concerned. Looking at the rate of the people, meaning the cadres from the Upnd were handling or exporting maize from this town to the neighboring country, which is Congo. This is what I told them. Go and retrieve this audio. You find what I said exactly that is happening. And for sure, today, on the price of mealie meal, it's too much. It's too much. Zambians voted us out of office. Reason, they said the price of mealie meal is too expensive. It was 100 kwacha to 110, 115. They said the price of mealie meal is too expensive, is too high. We are failing to buy, and the UPND capitalized on that. They promised the people of Zambia that you Zambians will be having 3 meals when we form government. And they said they are going to be selling a 25 kg bag of mealie meal at 50 kwacha. If you have got 100 kwacha, definitely you buy a bag of mealie meal, a container of salad, and you remain with a change. Now, looking at the price today, compared to the number of people who are in employment, and those who are in employment, how much are they getting paid for them to manage to buy the bags of mealie meal for the whole month? It's difficult. Zambians, we are suffering more than the world suffering itself, because the government has neglected us. They are calling us Fimbo Poke when you complain. If you go into this town, Chingora has got only one big industry. The rest are small industries. And if you compare the salaries plus the number of people who are working, on average, you find that whatever they are getting is peanut. So there's no money in circulation. Someone can fail to go and procure a bag of mealie meal that is costing 215, 220, 25 kg bag. And you've got a family of 9. How many bags of mealie meal are you going to consume for a month? Definitely to be difficult. So the economy or the price of mealie meal in our country, I'm telling you, is too high. Zambians are suffering. So the government of UPND, they should not be so pompous. Let them calm down. Let them come and talk to the people and explain, more especially the members of parliament. I'm really very much disappointed with the members of parliament from UPND. I've never seen any member of parliament speaking or telling its constituents on the policies that the government of UPND has formulated. There are 6 of them that I so far led that have been formulated by UPND. None of these members of parliament has come out and say, oh, the plans for this government on the issue of poverty, it's ABCD. Why? Because one, they are lacking experience and they are failing to understand the situation. And that is one of the contributing factor. Because if you are a member of parliament, you are a parent at home, your people are suffering. Your people are not eating. You can't say, no, just wait, you eat. Insala ile paya. Insala let disturb even the thinking of a person. Insala can cause someone to become now a savage and lowly to the community. But where are they today? They are the same people who are even going down and say, Mukaradi mkushtatu. Are we managing to eat 3 meals per day? Definitely no. Why? Because the government, the central government is not aware of what is happening on the ground. Chingola has got no place where people can get employment. Chingola has got no place where they can do their business nicely for them to manage to buy that 25 kg bag of mini meal. So it's up to the members of parliament now to sit with the constituents. Let the constituents express their views. Let the parliament now take the views of the constituent to the parliament, to the cabinet, and we've got 2 ministers in here. Once they take what is happening here on the ground, maybe in that way government can see what they can do for the people of Chingora, Nchanga constituency in particular, where we don't have even big farm where people can just go and buy maize from. So the price is definitely too high. Above that, in our society, we've got child-aided families who are not even working, who are depending on some more wishers assisting them. So now, you are a well-wisher. You are failing to buy a bag of meal. Then how are you going to assist those who are not in employment or child-aided family? Definitely to be difficult, because both of you will now be swallowed by the same poverty. We've got people like, I'll call them pastors, the men of God in general. Those people, they are not employment. They depend on us. Whatever we get, we do contribute, because that's biblical. Now imagine I'm failing to buy a bag of meal. What about a man of God? How is he going to survive? In the end, you find that these people, instead of working on our spiritual build-up, they will definitely divert from there, because they are now seeing something coming difficult in their lives. So if the government had to consider the suffering of the people of Zambia, the people of Chingora, the people of Nchanga constituents, in that way, it will assist even to those who are not in employment to have at least something on the table. So the price of meal is too high. Contributing factor, there was mismanagement of maize. When the UPND government formed government, they exported more. And it's a month, if not a month and some weeks ago, when people found trucks at its Samba depot there, loading maize, exporting to the country in the East Africa. Imagine in the East Africa, when we've got a deficit of meal in a country, do we love our people? Definitely we don't love our people. So if you fail to work, I always encourage people, it's better you step down. On moral grounds, you say, no, I can't manage to do ABCD. People, I'm stepping down. In that way, people will respect you. Then you continue when you know that you are making things from bad to worse. So the situation about the prices of meal in this country, I'm telling you, it's unbearable. People are suffering because they are now fearing the cadres. They can't speak. But if you go there without a mic, without a camera, that's when you can hear a lot from the people out there. I'm telling you, I'm one of the leaders who are ever on the ground talking to the people in the area, in my area and the other areas within Chingora and outside Chingora. People are complaining about the prices of meal. And the president should not put the blind eye or plug the ears. Let the president come out strongly and see how they can assist people who are not in employment and those who are in employment. And it's 2 days ago where we see the header in one of the papers who says, all the millers are PF, blaming game. When is it going to end? When we were in government as PF, the same speculations were there. Some people were saying the millers, you remember when the prices of mealie meal went to 170, 175 to 200. People were saying, oh, these millers, they are UPND. They want to frustrate the government. Those were the ways which were being said. Again, the same people were saying, they are UPND, they want to frustrate PF. Today they have turned. They are saying these are PF. Now they want to frustrate the government. Millers are non-governmental organization. They work with the government of the day, but cost of production has made them now to increase the price of mealie meal. One, they are experiencing load shedding. They want their people to have good salaries. People should have allowances. Now, if they start selling mealie meal at a low prices, they will be now at a loss. What do you expect with those companies? They will collapse. So they are now moving with the cost of production. In Zambia now, it's difficult for someone to establish an institution or a company because cost of production of doing business, it's so hard, so difficult, I'm telling you. So the government should assist the millers. We've got enough maize. Let this government subsidize maize to the millers so that at least from whatever they will be producing, they start getting something out of it. But now they are thinking of increasing the power, that is electricity. We've got load shedding. So what are they trying to do? There is no coordination between the ministers there in the cabinet. Each for himself, Jesus for all, without even foreseeing the impact that it will cause into the community. No, we want to increase power. Then the one who is in charge of agriculture wants the maize to, the price of mealie meal to come down. This one has increased at a certain percentage, which is so high. The other one want to reduce at the percentage which is also, But how do you think about the communication within the ministerial positions that side? It means each and everyone is doing what you want to suit him.